Departments are seeing an increase in calls for water rescues. In Reno, they've responded to about a dozen calls this year. 4 of those have come on the Truckee River just in the last week. Now, crews responded to a call Sunday around 1:30 after 4 people fell off tubes they were using to float down the river where it crosses McCarran just south of 4th Street. Now, they made it out safely, but officials say the water temperature made that rescue a little bit more difficult. Zach Mooney is live in the area where this took place. Zach, what's the latest?
Well, officials say all 4 people pulled out of the river were treated for hypothermia. And part of the reason why is because once you're in the water, you lose body heat 25 times faster than if it were the same temperature in the air. And doctors say that can quickly kill you.
Hypothermia starts once the core temperature is below 92, 94 degrees.
Experts say in the Truckee River, it only takes 3 to 7 minutes for that to happen.
And you start to lose certain sensations and inhibitions become weaker. You may start getting lightheaded, feeling weak, dizzy, and shivering. Then you'll just become more weak and weak until you potentially may pass out.
As expected, rescue crews are seeing more calls in the Truckee River. With high water levels from snowmelt, the river gets faster and is colder.
So that the river's really cold and people can quickly find themselves limited on their ability to do any kind of self-rescue.
Rescue crews have to wear special gear to protect themselves in the cold water.
They have not only a dry suit, which helps with some of the thermal protection, but there's an insulation layer that we put on underneath as well for these kinds of temperatures.
Really cold. It's cold enough to where if you got in, you'd probably lose your breath right away.
Tracy Moore says he likes to swim in the river with his wife and daughter, but he says this time of year he stays on the shore and doesn't swim in strong currents.
The more we dangle our feet and legs in there, the more it kind of seems nice. Like you might be able to get used to it, like swimming.
Okay, and we actually are just watching some people float down the river right now. One of the things doctors want you to avoid is alcohol when you're doing things like this, because they say alcohol makes it much easier for hypothermia to set in. And fire officials say you should wait until maybe June, early July before you start swimming in the river. Covering the story live, Zach Mooney, Channel 2 News.